First tonight, there are two new animal cruelty laws on the books here in Florida. You're watching 10 Tampa Bay at 6. I'm Courtney Robinson.
I'm Frank Wiley in for Dave. One is called Dexters Law. The other is Troopers Law, both stemming from cases right here in the Tampa Bay area. One of them, the defendant has been convicted. The other is still making its way through the courts.
10 Tampa Bay's Eric Glasser brings you an update on both cases and the impact animal advocates hope these new laws have going forward.
Yep, two dogs, two stories, both so cruel, so heartbreaking, there are now laws named for each.
Both these bills will save lives.
First, there's now Dexters Law, named for Dexter the Bulldog mix, adopted in Pinellas County in 2024, found decapitated 4 days later at Fort DeSoto Park.
Justice for Dexter!
At every court hearing, protesters demanded the maximum sentence for Domingo Rodriguez, who was convicted this past February and sentenced to 1 year and 2 months in prison. Dexter's Law creates an FDLE animal cruelty database and enhances jail time in cases involving torture, mutilation, or death.
Dexter's Law seeks to deter animal cruelty and hold offenders more accountable for their actions.
It's okay. And then there's Troopers Law, named for a bull terrier rescued by a Florida Highway Patrol trooper. The dog left tied to a post along the highway as rising waters from Hurricane Milton threatened to drown him. Troopers Law makes it a third-degree felony to restrain or abandon an animal during a natural disaster.
I reached out to the Hillsborough State's Attorney's Office.
Frank and Carla Spina have since adopted Trooper, who's needed surgery twice, once for cancer, and then to remove nearly 2 pounds of metal and rubber from his stomach, debris ingested before his rescue. Now, finally, living his best life.
He's definitely daddy's boys. All right, you daddy, I love you too. I love you. I love you. I love you.
The Ruskin man charged with leaving Trooper at the side of the road, 23-year-old Giovani Garcia, faces felony aggravated animal cruelty charges. His next court hearing is slated for June 23rd here at the Hillsborough County Courthouse. If convicted, he faces up to 5 years in prison and a $10,000 fine. In Tampa, Eric Glasser, 10 Tampa Bay.
And it's great to see Trooper doing so well this evening. So many of us were so worried about him. Governor Ron DeSantis did say that these new laws show the state's ongoing commitment to protect animals. Supporters say they're not going to stop here. They plan to be back in Tallahassee next year with more proposals aimed at preventing animal cruelty.